I'm sure that you have much sleep, and now you're ready, I think, to get some lectures. Yes, gentlemen, I'm just waiting for maybe a few minutes for the other guys to be able to join us because I have just now 8 guys joining our course room. Um, so I welcome the guys, Hassan, Muzahim, Iyad, Nawaf, Hussein. Okay, what Hussein saying here? Future assumptions have issues they cannot join. I'm sure that some students have got some technical problems that they cannot join our course room. Okay. Anyway, after we finish the lecture, I will send you the link. I will send the link through Blackboard to everybody, so they will be able, inshallah, to look at it, watch it, and get the great benefit of it. Don't worry. I'm sure that some guys have got some technical problems because they are living in some areas that the reception of the internet is not so very good. So don't worry about that. Yes, gentlemen, let's start now. We are still in minute number 5, talking about the opinion essay. And as you remember before, we sent you everything about the opinion essay, especially yesterday. Yesterday, I sent you a file. Yesterday, I sent you a file about the organization, about the how to make the paragraph, what vocabulary can be used, and everything. So refer to the email which is sent yesterday. Yesterday, I sent you an email through Blackboard, so please go over there. This lecture today, I think it's somehow a repetition to what is sent yesterday. But it's not recorded by me. It's recorded by Dr. Yusuf Boufalga, who is the course director of ELI. So I think that you have the same information. Anyway, let's start now, and then we will talk about if you have some questions. Okay. Now you may use your mic if you have any question. Okay, through the conversation. Let's continue, gentlemen. You remember for the opinion essay when we started talking about the opinion essay, we said the main purpose for the opinion essay is just try to convince somebody or a reader about your point of view, because not all people are having the same ideas. Some of them prefer something in favor of something, and others in prefer of something different. Now, please concentrate on these words, which I said some people, because not all of the people. Some people, few people, many people, a lot of people. This is called quantity expressions. These are called quantity expressions that are used in the opinion essay. So when we say all people are in favor of women driving in Saudi Arabia, this is generalization. We have some people saying, no, women should stay at home because they have their point of view and do something different. So in order to overpower this problem, some words are used or some expressions are used to just avoid overgeneralization, because it's important to avoid making a statement that is true for some but it's not true for others. It's called overgeneralization. For example, if you go to your book page 119, if you go to your book page 119, you will have a good example here. Cats hate water. When I say cats means any kind of cat hate water, which is not true, because tigers, for example, like swimming. So we have to say most cats, some cats, a lot of cats, but not, when I say cats means generalization, any kind of cats. So when you are using these quantity expressions, they are like qualifiers, or they limit the generalization. When you use them, they are limiting the generalization, because this will be applicable on some people, but not applicable on others. Okay, if you look at the lecture here, the notes here, which I put here. You see here, there are many phrases used to express quantities and amount in English. In general, much and many are used. This is what I told you about. Much and many are used. So we use these words plus other words just to avoid generalization. We have here the same thing, which is in the book here, using quantity expressions in opinion essay. In an opinion essay, writers often make general statements. It's important to avoid making general statement that is true for some, but it's not true for others. This is what I told you about the cat and the cats. Okay, don't say cats. Most cats, some cats, a lot of cats. Okay. Now, let's go down here and have more information about these expressions that are used as quantity expressions in the opinion essay. I think they are not new to you because you studied them earlier in B1 plus, much and many. I'm sure that you know much. Much is used with uncountable nouns, much sugar, much soil, much, let's say, tea, much time. Here, I'm sure that you will compare much with many, which will come in a few minutes here. Many is usually used with countable noun, as we'll see in a few minutes here. Look at the examples about much. There is much interest in learning English around the world. Okay, another example. Hi. Okay. Microphone. Is the mic okay? Okay. As you see, much here is used with uncountable nouns. There is much interest in learning English around the world. How much money do you have? There isn't much butter left in the refrigerator. We need more. Here, as I told you a few minutes ago, many is used with countable nouns, as you see here. These are also, we are still talking about the expressions that are used with the opinion essay, quantity expressions. Many is used with countable nouns. How many people came to the party? How many people? 3, 5, 10, 15. There aren't many apples on the table. Okay, apples, countable nouns. Note here that many is used in the positive form, unlike much. Much may be used in the negative, in the question maybe. Let's move to another one. A lot of, lots of, plenty of. Okay. A lot of and lots of can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. A lot of people, okay, a lot of time, a lot of apples, okay, countable, uncountable noun. A lot of sugar might be can be used countable, uncountable nouns here. A lot of and lots are used in positive sentence. Positive sentence, not in a question maybe. There's a lot of water in this jar. He has got lots of friends in London. As you see here, lots of sounds less formal than a lot of, less formal. Let's go to a little and a few. A little and a few. A little with uncountable nouns can be used here. A little and a few indicate quantity or a number. Quantity or a number. Use a little with uncountable nouns here. Use a little with uncountable nouns. I have a little sugar, little time. I have a little, okay, uncountable nouns here. There is a little sugar in my coffee. Use a few with countable nouns. He has a few friends in New York. He has a few friends in New York. Little and few without a here. Little and few indicate a limited quantity. A limited quantity. Very limited. Which is not enough. Use little with uncountable nouns. I have a little money to spend. Use few with countable nouns. Okay. He has few students in his class. Just let me just shed light on few and a few with a and without a. Usually, few without a is used the negative in the negative meaning. Okay, here we have a little more attention on the negative idea that this is not. I don't have a large quantity. It's not enough for me. A large quantity. A little more attention is paid here on the negative idea that there isn't a large number of something. Whereas when you use a few with a, the attention here we pay more attention on the positive side that there is a small number which is a small number of something which is good for the time being maybe. Okay. Let's move to some here. Some is used in the positive sentence when there is neither a lot nor a little. Some can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Some people, some friends, some sugar, you can say. Look at the example here. We have some friends who work in Los Angeles, LA. I've saved some money to spend on vacation this summer. Okay. Countable and uncountable nouns here. Any, طبعا, you know, that's used in the question form. Use any in questions to ask if someone has something. Any can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. For example, do you have any friends in San Francisco? Is there any pasta left for me? Is there any pasta left in the kitchen or something to eat? Any here also used in the negative sentence. Use any with countable and uncountable nouns in the negative sentence. Countable or uncountable in the negative form. To say that something doesn't exist. We won't have any time for shopping today. We have no time, zero time. Negative here also. They didn't have any problems finding our house. Okay. Negative form here. Enough. Enough. Do you have enough of something? Use enough with countable and uncountable nouns to state that you are satisfied with the amount of something. I have enough time, I have enough money, which is good for the time being. But if you use not enough, means that this amount of money or amount of food or amount of something is not enough for me, I need more. Okay. Use enough with countable and uncountable nouns to state that you are satisfied and you are happy, okay, for you with the amount of something. She has enough time to visit her friends in Dallas. She has enough time, plenty of time. She has the time she wants. There is no limits. I think we have enough hamburgers for tomorrow's grill. So for the party, for our grill tomorrow, we have enough hamburger for everybody. So don't worry about that. Not enough, as I told you, which is the negative, that I'm not satisfied with something, with the amount, which I already have. Use not enough when you are not satisfied. Not satisfied means you are not happy with the number of something. I'm afraid there isn't enough time to continue this conversation. There are enough people working at the moment. Okay. Move to the other part here. We have each and every. Use each or every when referring to the individuals in a group. Every people, everybody, every student, every teacher, each teacher. I think every person in this room would agree with me. I'm sure each step of this process is important. We talk about the individuals in group, the individual people, individual steps, or whatever. Okay. After we have discussed the quantity expressions of the opinion essay, there is a very small exercise here. I need to just to ask you about it. Just check whether you got the information or not. So this is in your book, actually. If you go to page number 119, exercise number 1. If you go to page 119, exercise number 1, you can find this short exercise just to check the information, which one is correct. The exercise says identifying correct quantity expressions. Circle the correct quantity expressions in each sentence. Look at number 1. Many or a lot of creativity is necessary. A lot of creativity is necessary. A lot of, not many, many is used with countable nouns here. A lot of creativity is necessary for certain types of technology jobs. Now, let me ask you about number 2. Get ready for your answer. Get ready for your answer. Let me check your answer now. You can write your answers to me. Write your answers to me. You can write your answers to me here. So number 2, there are a few places or a little places where the sea level is rising. A few places, a little places. Yes, I need your answers. Nawaf, Ali. Yes, bingo, Nawaf, bingo, Ali. You got the right answer. I'm waiting for some other guys. Nashi, correct, Nashi. Okay, Abdulaziz, thank you, Abdulaziz. You have good answer. Iyad also got the right answer. If you, the countable nouns here. Iyad, Ziad, yes, that's true, gentlemen. There are a few places, a few, not a little, a few places. You are correct. Let's move to number 3. Number 3. We have, let's say, a little bills or several bills in Congress have tried to protect internet users from fraud. Fraud means not giving the right information. A little bills, several bills. You see bills here, it has S, means that it's countable noun, right? A little is used with uncountable nouns, while several use and many with countable nouns. So what do you think? I'm waiting for your answers for number 3. Oh, thank you, Nawaf, Hassan. Okay, Ali got the right answer. Abdulaziz, Lomer, Nashi. Oh, good, very good, very good. Mshari Ghamdi, Ziad Al-Ghamdi. Thank you, Ziad. Thank you, guys. You got the right answer. Several bills, not a little bills. Very good. Let's move to number 4. Let's move to number 4. Only a little computer, a few computer viruses, that's here, have created serious damage. A little computer viruses, a few computer viruses. So check. We have S here. Maybe it gives you an indication here. Number 4. And what your answer? Hassan, thank you, Hassan. Iyad, Ali, Abdulaziz, Ziad Al-Ghamdi, Mshari. Okay, Nashi, very good, Nashi. Ahmad, Ragati, that's correct. Nawaf, Dakhil, that's correct. Thank you very much. A few computer viruses. Let's move to number 5 now. Many time, a lot of time. You know, many, we use countable nouns. We have a countable noun here. Do we have S? You have something here? Many, a lot of time is spent doing research on cures of cancer. Many time, a lot of time is doing, okay, research. Number 5, I'm waiting for your answer also. Okay, thank you, Nashi. Iyad, Ali, Abdulaziz, Ziad, check your answer, yeah, Ziad, check your answer. Muzahim, okay, Nawaf. Muhammad Jassim is just joining us now. You're late, yeah, Muhammad. Anyway, this will be recorded and sent to you later if you would like to. Okay, gentlemen, number 5, a lot of time. Bingo, that's true, a lot of time is spent. Okay, can we say number 5, much time is spent? Yes, we can, because much is also uncountable nouns. Let's go to the last number 6. Number 6, did you know that a little sleep or a few sleep deprivation can harm a person's judgment? If you couldn't sleep for a good time, I mean, this might have a problem for you. Did you know that a little sleep, a few sleep deprivation can harm a person's judgment? You can't judge people very well. Very good. Iyad, Nawaf, Ali, Mshari, Nashi, a little, very good. A little sleep deprivation can harm a person's judgment. That is true. That is true. Gentlemen, this is the, if you would like to see your answers, these are the right answers. If you mark them already, if you have already marked them on your book, it's fine. If not, here the answer, you can check your answers and keep them for future use. Gentlemen, now we come to the end of this lecture, which was about quantity expressions. As I told you, these quantity expressions are used to limit the generalization, because some people like something, others don't. So we need to use these words: a lot of, few, many, several, and so on. Gentlemen, look, let me tell you something before I leave the floor for your questions. Gentlemen, this lecture will be recorded and sent to you through Blackboard, so you get paid from it and you can keep it in your library. From now on, let me tell you how we are going to deal with each other. Actually, Dr. Yusuf Bufalaga, who is the course director of the ELI, English Department, English Language Center, will record the lessons from the book. All the lectures in the book will be recorded and sent to you, okay, by Dr. Bufalaga. So Dr. Bufalaga will record these lectures, send them to me, and then I'll send them to you. Go through them. Okay, they are according to the basic schedule. I think you still have the basic schedule. Go through them, actually. Check your understanding. if there are some points that they need clarification and you need to have more information about, just write them down on a piece of paper, okay, and keep them, because we will go live also together to answer your questions about the lecture which I have already sent you, okay? So for our next lecture, I shall send you another notification telling you when you are going to meet. Actually, anytime from now when we are going to meet together, this is just to answer the questions that you got from the lecture which I'm going to send you, okay? The lecture which will be sent to you, okay? Just go through them, and if you have any question, then you can ask me about that. Yes, gentlemen, now I can leave the floor for your question, but before we go something, please make sure that you signed off, okay? So you can close all the, after you finish, you sign off and just cancel, get out of the lecture, okay? Don't forget to sign out after we finish, but not now. We are still talking. So, gentlemen, I leave the floor now for your question. If you have any questions about what you have already said, or what's about I sent you before, or any questions in your mind. Anybody? Use the mic. Maybe use the mic may be easier than to write.
Teacher.
Yes. Yes, please go ahead.
Is there any quiz this week or next week?
Yeah, Nash, you are Nashi?
No.
Nashi? You are not Nashi. Okay. Anyway, Nashi, send me the. Who are you, please?
Nawaf.
Oh, Nawaf. How are you, Nawaf? How is everything?
I'm good.
Oh, good. Okay, because Nashi also has asked me the same question. Gentlemen, look, there is no quiz up till now. Till now, there is no quiz, and there is no midterm up till now. But you have to be ready for everything, because we haven't got the right information up till now. I'm waiting for the information from the management. Once they give me the information, then I will release them to you and send them to you. But now keep ready, gentlemen. Keep ready for anything. Just follow your besting schedule. Okay. You remember the quiz number 3 will be about conversion and contrast, which is unit number 4. Get ready about that. Get ready. Once they instruct us that there will be a quiz, we will do it in some way that they will tell us about. Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions? Yes.
I have class now. Can I leave?
Okay. Yeah, you can leave, Iyad. Thank you, Iyad. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, Iyad. Okay. Gentlemen, from now on, you have to check, as I told you before, you have to check your email, or you have to check your Blackboard every day, because I will send you lots of notices, and I'll send you the lectures as we are following the basic schedule. Look at your basic schedule, and you will get everything on time. Okay. Any question, gentlemen? Any question before we leave?
Teacher.
Yes, please.
Is there gonna be attendance for the next classes that we're gonna discussion on it?
Usually they ask us to check attendance. But when you are attending, you get benefit from that. Otherwise, you will get lost, right? Because they might say that next week we are going to have the midterm exam, or next week we are going to have quiz number 3. If you are not following us, you will be lost. So please follow us. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You are welcome. Any other questions? Please keep looking at your Blackboard, because we're going to send you notices every time. Any questions before we leave, gentlemen? Anyway, since we don't have any questions, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you very much for your understanding, and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye. Assalamu alaikum.